go. All right, good morning. Good morning to all. Today is what? Today's February 4th. It's Friday. At least if I'm dealing with reality, it's Thursday, not Friday. Um, so let's just get going right here. Time's a wasting. Good morning, everybody. Sawadee Kap and all that good stuff. We got a couple people in here. A couple looky-loos. Anyway, like I said, today's February 4th. And the air quality, again, as you might expect, is unhealthy. To put it mildly, it's shit. When my wife says to me, we're going to die earlier if this pollution continues, we're not going to live as long. We're going to lose a couple of years off our life. I was like, yeah, we got to get out of here. 30 baht to the dollar right now exactly. I'd really like it to be around 33, something like that, but what I want is irrelevant. It's 81 degrees, high of 91, low of 72. Humidity is 65%, and the rain, chances of rain, 10%. It's a hazy day. So that's the best way to put it. Winds, easterly, 9 miles an hour. Visibility is 5 miles. Today I am here in Starbucks at the Mall Moncapi. And we got the C team, if you will. We got Miss Beer working, and we have Miss Mook working. I think one of the girls just went back home. I don't know. It doesn't matter, though. They're not that important. Jono, what's happening? How you doing, buddy? Good morning, and yes, I worry about the strong. How am I going to do this here? Let me get to the. Can I click the little comments? Yes. Yes, man. I'm operating this StreamYards from my phone to see if I can do this and get away with it. And there is. Yes, there we go. All right. I worry more about the strong bot and pollution more than the COVID. Yeah, but like you were saying yesterday, and I am so over this COVID and all the shit that goes along with it. I'm just, I'm exhausted from it. Seriously, I'm exhausted, man. And I think you are as well. What it is, it's not that I'm doing really that much more. It's just having to remember things and thinking about it. Again, this morning, I walk out the door and I'm like, I forgot my mask. I open the door up, go back in. The motorcycle driver's coming to pick me up. I go back inside. The wife's like, forgot your mask? Forgot my mask. We got, boxes of them. So, and that's just a little thing. But, it's just the wondering, the uncertainty that, it just drags on. This shit is dragging on and dragging on. And one of the things that I'm going to talk about is, Singapore has an app. They've been commended for their good job on containing the virus and, tracing everything and staying on top of it. But, now they're introducing a bill that allows police to use the app in order to catch criminals and to there's a strict set of guidelines supposedly that they have to follow. And this is just on the 1st of February, they introduced a bill so that they can pass this. But before, what they did was they just said, hey, this is only for COVID. And then they went in and caught some criminals. They did some things, that people were like, hey, what about our privacy? You never said that we were going to, we were going to be subjected to this. Who gives a shit about their enemy? I mean, seriously, it's too much, man. And so that led me to think to myself, man, between the fighting between the Republican and Democratic parties in America and the rest of the shit that's going on in the world, everybody wanting to track you here in Thailand, I'm worried that, like, if I don't sign in and sign out and something were to happen to me, like I caught the COVID and I had to go into the hospital, that um, that they would, that they might say, hey, you were supposed to sign in and out. We're gonna fine you, or we're gonna, you never want to give them that opportunity. And it's a lot. It's a much grander scale than that. It just seems like, I mean, like, listen. Um, Yesterday, I was reading about Myanmar and how. Let me let this guy finish. Myanmar, the general said that basically they were just doing a reshuffling of the cabinet. No, they didn't. They performed a military coup. Since when does the military control the government? The government is supposed to control the military. But for whatever reason, this happens in Myanmar all the time, and there's, it's just a sign. To me, it's a sign of things to come. We're fucked no matter what. We're fucked. The little guy's fucked, and even if you're in power, there's always going to be somebody, in charge of you there's always going to be the authority. And what gets me, and I'm going to read this article in a little bit, this one particular article, is how the Singaporean people trusted their government. And I'm like, well, there's your fucking first mistake. Trusting any government. I don't trust any government now. None. So, like, why would you trust them with an app and say, oh, well, they're not going to do this, they're not going to do that? Oh, bullshit. They'll do whatever they want. And then they'll deal with the repercussions later on. So that's something I want to talk about. But I want to read a couple of letters. I got one in particular that, this one is, let me see how old it is. It's about 4 years old. It's almost 4 years old. And, I just happened to stumble onto it because it's in my Facebook. I posted a photo from, I think it's 17 years ago, when I was in Myanmar. And I was hanging out, and I drank with this bare knuckle boxer. We went out, me and Nanda and him and his trainer. We all went out. We drank tea, we drank whiskey. We had a good time. And I took a picture of him at the three of them at the Shwedagon Pagoda. That was the first thing I put on Facebook in quite some time. This fucking guy, he's going to irritate me over here. I don't have the patience for this bullshit. It's enough that I'm talking. I guess they're doing a little conference call. It's big business, At least there is some business for them to do, so I salute. Anyway, hang on a second. Let's see if I can do this here. Changing to the back camera is a little bit of an ordeal. You can't hear him, but I can. I can hear him loud and clear. But anyway, let me go back to the front camera. It's distracting. Anyway, yeah, this one took place about 4 years ago. But anyway, I posted it on Facebook. I just was looking around, and I'm thinking to myself, I love the fact that in Florida they're going to crack down on these, on the big tech, that the governor there is going to crack down on it. Yeah, no shit. I mean, but whatever. I mean, really, to be completely honest, I'm sitting here talking to a phone, and so was somebody's talking to him. So I complain, but really, the truth is I have no right to complain. So, um, but anyway, I like what they're doing with the big tech because I fucking hate Facebook. I fucking hate Twitter. I hate all of them. Really, I just do not like them. Uh, and I haven't for quite some time. Um, but you know, they get you hooked. Really, you're hooked. You know, when you got your hookups with your friends and the way that you communicate is all through these platforms. It gets very difficult to pull away from them, and I have pulled away quite a bit, but um, completely, it's a bit difficult to do that. But let me get to something. This is a, you know, like just finding messages and deleting certain things and making sure nobody can contact you and all these things. It's a bit of a hassle with Facebook, as you might expect. But I'm going to read this message that was sent to me, and I mean, I don't know what the fuck this guy was thinking, and I didn't answer him, but I'm going to answer him now because I'm in that sort of a mood, you know. I think we have entered a time of being answerable for everything we do. The days of us being able to make up for our mistakes we make are coming to an end. Well, that's it, Carl. You know, people are responsible for their actions, and what it is, the government, maybe they weren't so responsible unless they got caught. Now they're getting caught left and right and getting called out on it, and they don't like it. And you know, they're to me, it's complete power grab, control. I mean, listen, the government is supposed to be for the people, not for themselves, not for their party. And it's sure. What happened? I was just thinking about this because I heard somebody talking about it on a little video. What happened to January? Was it January? Yeah, January 20th. What happened to, January 20th? Check's gonna go out. There ain't no check going out because as Democrats, they got to push through all their other bullshit. They don't have enough confidence to try to deal with things responsibly and work things out and maybe put a standalone bill or several standalone bills. They don't do that. They want to lump everything into a package. It's all or nothing, and then they blame it all on the Republicans, and Republicans blame it on them. Fuck, you know, I'm over it. You know, I'm completely over it. But let me read this because it's very interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. So let me read this. Hello, Scott. I hate to bother you. Then why did you? Hang on here. Let me see if I can reverse the camera. Maybe I shouldn't do it right yet. I'll wait a couple seconds. I hate to bother you, but I found you on YouTube, and I have a critical situation I hope you can advise me of. I'm American. Okay. I've overstayed my tourist visa by 5 years. Doesn't sound so fucking critical to me. Okay? Right there. That's why I didn't answer. I mean, the guy's been overstayed for 5 fucking years, and it's a critical situation. What the fuck's so critical? You had 5 years to deal with it, you dumb fuck. Fucking moron. Go deal with it. I mean, listen, if you're a day late, maybe I can understand. You know, for something happens and you're like, oh shit, you know. I mean, there was a time, maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, when I had to do my 90-day report, and I went, holy shit. I thought I had to do it like in a week. No, I got to do it like today. And I wasn't able to do it online. I couldn't mail it in. I was like, I got to go in. And I hate going into immigration, but I did it. And I went in and I took care of it. You know what I mean? Now, we got a little civilian barista for you guys, but I want to wait a second here. It's a little more difficult for me to use this StreamYard on my phone than it is on my laptop. There we go. What happened? There we go. Now, while we're on the subject of this, let me continue. I got a little distracted there. I saw the reflection of a hottie. But what about the 25 million for gender studies in Pakistan? I mean, for Republicans, Carl. Well, yeah, I mean, it sure seems like Republicans kind of answered everything, but Democrats get away with murder practically. I mean, what the hell's going on with AOC? Oh, they were coming to kill me. They were coming to kill me. It was the fucking police. You stupid whore. Fucking idiot. All right, let me continue with this. This letter. I figured you got, it's all for you guys, Everything's for you guys. Let me continue here. All right, let me read. So anyway, this guy is 5 years overstayed. I overstayed my tourist visa by 5 years. The U.S. Embassy is telling me to go to the IDC. What the fuck is the IDC? Let me see. Immigration Department. What does the C stand for? I don't know. Anyway, it's immigration something, right? The U.S. Embassy is telling me to go to the IDC on Saturn. Show my ticket. Your ticket? Pay the fine and spend the night there. In your experience, is it just that easy? Do you think they will keep me a long time? Because my plane ticket has me departing on Wednesday. Now this was, hang on a second. Let's see here. This was a Thursday. Okay, so he had 6 days to take care of this before he gets to the airport. My God. Well, this was 2017. I think it was actually before then that they implemented, the new regulations with regards to overstaying. But in your experience, this guy's a fucking moron. And, I'm hesitant to call people morons. Okay, he's a chowderhead. I know it is. The U.S. Embassy is telling me to go to the IDC. Show my ticket. What fucking ticket? The ticket from the U.S. Embassy? What ticket? Make no sense. Pay the fine. The maximum fine is 20,000 baht. However, you're going to be banned, buddy. Now, if you go in on your own, he's 5 years, so yeah, that's what, a year that he's banned. You can't come back. Okay, so I don't know what happened. I never responded to him because I'm like, this guy's a fucking dummy. I'm not even bothered. If you're going to overstay for 5 years, you deserve everything you get. It's too much. Fucking idiot. This is what really bothered me, though. I hate to bother you, but you did anyway with your stupid problem that could have been avoided by simply going, God, I'm totally fucked. I got no money. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into immigration, and I'm going to take care of things like a fucking man. I'm going to be responsible. Instead, you were a dumb fuck. Let me take a look at this guy. I want to look at his little profile. I'm not going to show anybody it. But he does. Oh, here's view profile. This fucking idiot. This is why I never like doing the chowder. It's because I just go, come on, man. Oh, yeah, he looks like a fucking Momo. Well, he hasn't been on there in a while. He didn't put anything about Thailand, about what happened to him or anything like this. Dude. Oh. Jesus Christ. Where's the check-ins? Let me see here. That's what I thought. Oh, God. I'm not even going to go there. I'm just going to say I had to read this because this goes to show you they're chowderheads, and it's not only about women. It's also about just people who are fucking complete chowderheads. Schmeckleheads. I mean, let me just, I'm going to say it one more time. 90-day report, you do what you got to do. If you fuck up, you be a man or a woman, you be an adult, you go in, you take care of it. Overstaying. I'm telling you this, not as somebody who says, I know everything, hey, you better listen to me. I'm telling you this because I have heard immigration say these things, and they have talked to me. The heads of immigration have told me, listen, there is no excuse. There is no excuse for overstaying. Get your ass in if you have to. Do whatever you have to do and take care of your business. Fucking dummies. This is why they treat us like dummies, because there are a lot of dummies. All right, let me move on. And if you think that me harassing or badgering someone, I don't think he is. No, I don't think he is. I think he's got to be around 50. If you think me bad-mouthing some dumbass is uncalled for, well, guess what? If you like, I'll put it a little bit kinder. You should not overstay because the penalties are quite severe. And you don't be foolish and think you're going to get away with it. Don't think you're going to slip the guy 1,000 baht and he's going to look the other way. They're sick and tired of this stuff. Well, it doesn't really matter if he's a millennial or not. He's still a chowderhead. Anyway, listen, I want to give thanks to those people who have continued to sponsor the channel. But let me give you, I'm going to give you a quick list of some people, some members of the YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. And let me give you a big shout out to the moderator, Mr. Longhorns. Even though he doesn't like Bai Fern very much, I can let that slide. To each his own. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Steve Moore, Mr. Jim, Mr. LH, Mr. Richard Gallagher, Mr. Henry McIver. Ooh, yeah, Mr. Patia Bob, Mr. Tony, Mr. Charles, Mr. Lee. I should just say Kun. Kun Bud, Kun Mr. Allen, Kun Mr. Allen, Kun Ed Pix, Kun Charles, Kun Mike Clinton, and Kun Victor. Thank you very much for all the support. I really appreciate it. And to everyone else, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And if you also would like to help contribute and support this channel and my efforts, whatever they may be, whether it's me sitting on my ass here in Starbucks, whether it's at home, carrying on a lengthy conversation, where it's a restaurant, whether it's me traveling around Bangkok, around Thailand, around Asia, it doesn't really matter. It all goes towards the bottom line. So thank you very much for all the support. Well, you're going to make me put my glasses on. Jesus Christ. Yindi crap. Okay, thank you. Let's see here. All right, now I got another. Let's get away from this knucklehead. I did get a message from someone yesterday. It was a question asking me, do I think the crocodiles from the crocodile farms will be released into the klongs of Thailand? Now, it was a joke, but it was pretty funny. And I can see it happening. They start putting 100,000 crocodiles into the klongs, and little kids go missing, dogs go missing, Cats go missing. People are getting off and on the canal boat taxis, and they get snatched in. Another one eaten, but this time by a 30-footer. You know, that's imagine the clongs of Thailand being filled up with crocodiles. You know, the crocodile farm it's closing down. You know, if you've been coming to Thailand, you probably went there at least once. Yeah, you've probably been there at least once. Mr. Longhorns, have you been to the crocodile farm ever? Samut Pakan. The farm is in Samut Pakan. You know, they got all kinds of. They got elephants. They got an elephant show, and they've been criticized by, you know, PETA and all these animal rights organizations, and in my opinion, rightly so. From what I've seen, you know, some of the things they do are like, it's just too much. You know, zoos are not the same as they used to be. You know what I mean? Back 40, 50 years ago, everybody used to go, oh, let's go to the zoo. Nowadays, it's like, you know, how good is that zoo for that animal? You know what I mean? Like, you know damn well that tigers and lions don't belong in a glass terrarium. You know, uh, you know that gorillas need to move around. That you just stick them on one little plot of land, and you know they're just going to sit there all their lives, and they're bored out of their heads. And this is why all these places are getting shut down now. You know, Joe, what's his name? I was going to call him Joe Dirt. What the hell's his name? Joe Exotic. The guy who's in prison now. You know. You know, I mean, like, I never did like that. I never did like the tiger temple in Kanchanaburi, or around Kanchanaburi. Um, oh, you came with me? Is that right? Did you go with was my mother with us? I think she was, huh? That's right. But I do remember, yeah, that, you know, they sell a lot of crocodile stuff. Anyway, let me continue before I get too far behind. Senior, too kind to, your Be Kind to Animals video. Yeah, I did the thing on the Tiger Temple too. And just the amount of space they gave the tigers alone was a reason, really, why it was all a bunch of bullshit. But then their story of the fact that, you know, they had said that um, uh, they had said that, you know, that they got a couple of cubs and then they raised them, and then a couple of other animals came, and then it was like all the animals must have been communicating with each other, and the next thing you knew, they had way too many animals, and they were like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? Oh my Buddha, excuse me, what are we gonna do? We're gonna have to take care of these animals. No, they saw an opportunity. That's the way I look at it. They saw an opportunity, and they took it, and they ran with it, and they realized they could make a shitload of money. People like the whole, oh, I get to sit with a little kitty cat. It ain't a little kitty cat. That fucking thing will eat you. I mean, really. It's like, listen, if I wasn't an animal person, that fucking cat wouldn't be living with us. It's the fucking greatest little animal for like 5-10 minutes. And then, you know, it goes to shit. Starts biting me, starts, you know, running up and down the walls. Well, you know, it was like all of a sudden they just instinctively seemed to know where to go for for all the food, and different species knew. It was like, get the fuck out of here. And the monks had a special ability to communicate with the tigers. The tigers seemed to know that they were loved. I'm paraphrasing, but that's, I don't think that they ever really came to a conclusion. I just think that people were assuming that this was being done. And the one girl who was really instrumental in shining a light on them, I forget her name, but I think she was from Australia. She contacted me actually, and we sent emails back and forth, talking about what was going on. And then, of course, they found all these tiger cubs frozen and tiger parts. And so then it was like, oh, we're after you now. And I think the guy he's still on the run, the monk. I think he split, and he's still on the run. So, Anyway, let me get to this next letter here. I've got to read a few here. Love this music. All right, this one's called Crazy Bananas, and the reason it's from Crazy for Bananas, and I'm going to read it because it does have something to do with animals. I've been following your channel for years. I remember the video of the show that you went to with your mother. That might have been, Longhorns might have been with me when I did that. Thank you for voicing your opinion. People follow you and consider your opinion. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I guess, it's been said to me several times that, oh, there's some people that they look up to you, they listen to you, and they follow you, and they want to do what you do. And I'm like, really? I never have gotten that. It's like, use your own mind. You definitely don't want to be following what I do, or, if you do, it's because you want to, not because of me. But, I mean, I guess that's a compliment, in some ways, so I'll take that. But when it comes to the animals, I mean, like, listen, wild animals, they need the space. Instead of just locking them up and, hey, let's make some money from them, how about you figure out what to do in order to keep their habitat livable for them, to provide them with an environment that they can live in, kind of like in Africa where they do things, and, they charge for a lot of things in Africa. You want to go on a safari, it costs you, it ain't cheap. You want to take video, it costs you. You want to take photos, it costs you. They charge for everything, and that's the thing. The animals are their commodity. That land is their commodity, and they still have a shitload of problems with smuggling and, animal parts. Listen to me a minute here. If people keep attending these shows, the companies will never be shut down and the animals will continue to suffer. True. There are many ethical animal sanctuaries to visit. I went to an elephant nature park in Chiang Mai and didn't see anything that would cause me concern. And it was highly recommended by those who work in the animal welfare industry. I do believe I know which one she's talking about. I've been coming to Thailand twice a year since 2017, and I'm missing it very much. Patience and time will get people through this chaos. Now, I might not have read that had it, if I wasn't thinking about the crocodiles and everything that was going on, but her last sentence, patience and time will get people through this chaos. Well, time is, we don't really have any control over how fast we get through it. And patience is a virtue, but it's not something that I personally always enjoy practicing. Sometimes I just think it's a pain in the ass. And my patience is gone. There we go. I have no patience. So anyway, I thought that was kind of nice. Now here's another guy. If you're going to write something, why don't you write it in proper English? I mean, the guy writes in English. He just doesn't know how to write. There's I can't stand this shit. no periods, no commas, no capitalization. It's just like one long run-on sentence. I'm just going to read it as a run-on, and then I'll go back and read it. Seems like the visa changes are happening as far as you can tell is opening a small business or having a Thai marriage visa, a more secure way to stay in Thailand. I'm a younger man, by the way, married to a Thai citizen. Okay, I mean, I can understand this, but it's like, why don't you fucking just put a period? How fucking easy is that to do? Or are you that fucking lazy? You want to write me, but you don't want to write me to where I can go, let's see, okay, I can read this pretty easy. This way I got to break it down into little sentences. Fucking wasting my time here. Seems like the visa changes are happening. Period. Capitalization, as far as you can tell, is opening a small business or having a Thai marriage visa a more secure way to stay in Thailand. Period. Capitalize the I. I'm a younger man, by the way, BTW. That's another thing I don't really like, but whatever. I can understand it. I'm a younger man, BTW, married to a Thai, not capitalized, of course, citizen. I mean, what's happened to us? It used to be people used to write real letters. Now they're considered snail mail. Let me back this away. They're considered snail mail. And nobody can write a fucking letter. Yeah, well, so what's that mean? He has no fucking brains? Exactly, Alpharetta, Jim. That doesn't matter. I don't give a shit how old he is. Hey, listen, do me a favor. If you can. You got 53 people on here. Please leave a thumbs up. If you really want to, leave a thumbs down. If you really don't like it, leave a thumbs down. If you like what we're doing here and what I'm doing all the time and where I'm going and what I'm saying and what I'm talking about, please leave a thumbs up. All right? That would be nice. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. You don't have to click the notification bell like everybody says all the time. But if you want to get notified, click the bell. If you don't, then don't. Simple as that. Nobody's forcing you to do anything, That's the whole thing. Nobody's forcing you to do a damn thing. You want to listen, listen. You don't want to listen, don't listen. So now, let me go to another letter here, but I want to read this Singapore. Where's it at here? All right. Now, this was back January 5th, 2021. Singapore admits police can access contact tracing data. Singapore has admitted data collected for contact tracing can be accessed by police despite earlier assurances it would only be used to fight the coronavirus, sparking privacy concerns Tuesday about the scheme. The city-state has a program called Trace Together for tracking close contacts of COVID-19 patients that works both via phone app and a dongle. Who named that? Who gave that name? The dongle. Could there be any? I think it's a great name, but I mean, like, honey, can I? Do you have a dongle for me? My wife uses one. I'm like, that's your dongle. I got a dongle for you too, and it's like, I'm like, who made this name up? How about a jingle or something like that? A dingle. My patience, I have none. Thank you, Alpharetta, Jim. Gennaro, you are how late? You're 45 minutes late. You're not allowed to know the name of the team. Actually, I think one of the team, I think Preo has Kaban. I think she went home. And I don't see Tian. Maybe she's coming in later. I don't know. But Miss Beer, your favorite, is here. Let me see here. Take-up was initially slow due to privacy worries, but rose to about almost 80% of residents after government assurances and a decision to make its use mandatory for accessing some public places like malls. This is what I mean. So they force you to get into a place. You need to be able to use the app or sign in, or here you use the app. They force you to use the app, and then it compromises your privacy, even though they lie and say, oh, no, it's not going to compromise your privacy. I find your comments on people who are too lazy to use proper grammar inappropriate, so I will not order your t-shirts. What am I going to do, Victor? I don't know. What can I say? It's your prerogative. I just think that if you're going to write somebody, at least throw a fucking period there. You know, separate the sentences. Don't give me a paragraph. If you have to read paragraph after paragraph, I understand it's a joke, Victor. That's why I just went, what do you fucking want me to say? You know? But if you have to, if you can't even put a period at the end of a sentence, that's too much. I don't know what to tell you. Let me see here. Hang on. All right, let me just go through this real quick because seems like the visa changes as far as you can tell. Wait a minute, Jesus Christ. Seems like the visa changes are happening as far as you can tell. You see what I mean? Seems like the visa changes are happening, period. That's the first comment. What visa changes? What visa changes? The fucking visa changes for what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago? The tightening of certain guidelines? Maybe. I don't think so. It's been years. It's been a couple of years now. Sorry, buddy. As far as you can tell, is opening a small business or having a Thai marriage visa a more secure way to stay in Thailand? Opening a small business is not a more secure way of just to stay in Thailand. This is the problem, and I get it, okay? And I can't see this shit. On a tangent, it annoyed the shit out of me when non-English speakers write me emails opening with dear. Yeah, that bugs me. I'm not your fucking dear. You know, it's just like, you know, like if my wife is irritated with me and she goes, honey, and I'm like, don't fucking call me honey right now. I'm not your goddamn honey. I'm not your honey right now. I mean, I don't mean to bitch, but if you're gonna write me a paragraph and I'm supposed to read the thing, at least divide the sentence. Put one sentence, then another sentence, then another sentence. If that's what you want to do, I don't give a fuck about the capitalization. I think it's kind of way too informal and makes you come off as way too uneducated. But that, you know, that's neither here nor there. I can't judge on that. Okay, guy might be a fucking multi-trillionaire. Who knows? Could be Warren Buffett for all I know. Is opening a small business a more secure way to stay in Thailand? Fuck no. I'm just going to put it to you right there. First of all, you better, this is the thing, everybody wants to, I just want to stay there. I don't care what I have to do. Well, you should care. You really should care what you have to do. You should care. Do you have a little bit of money coming in from somewhere? Okay, good. Yes. All right. What do you think, Gennaro? You come in late every goddamn day. You punch in late every day. And now you want to know what the team has been talking about. I think it was, 151? Something like that? Yeah, 151. Unhealthy. My wife told me a little trick. If you go on the boat or you go on the SkyTrain and you want people to move, you basically start sneezing, and then everybody will move. Like if you're like scrunched up like this, you basically get a little handkerchief or something, and you start, and then all of a sudden, She saw somebody do that, so she tried it, and she said it worked. She's like, I had plenty of room after that. Opening a small business in Thailand just to stay here. First of all, to open a small business legally, it's going to cost you a fair bit of money. You're going to have ongoing revenue generated, a decent amount of income, because you're going to have to pay taxes on the ties. You're going to have to pay taxes, period. You're going to have to make a little bit of money so you can live here. I mean, it's not the greatest idea. I want to live there, so I'm going to start a little business. Okay, how about you do this? You have enough money to get your shit together, to learn about the country. I mean, listen, I wouldn't go to Costa Rica and start a fucking business like 3 days after I arrived. I'd want to at least spend 6 months or a year kind of learning the ropes there, how things are done. I want to talk to people that supposedly are trustworthy, multiple people, and learn. And the fact that you don't know the language is a big ordeal. That means a lot if you don't know the language. So starting a small business here, can you get away with it? Can you make it work? A small percentage, maybe. What's the best way to make a little money in Thailand? You start with a lot of money. That's a very common statement here. What about a Thai marriage visa? Is that a more secure way to stay in Thailand if you have enough money? It all comes down to money. If you got enough money to pay and get your visa, then everything else, that's on you. As far as being here legally, you're here legally. Oh shit, I gotta turn this around this way. Where am I going? There we go. She's very busy today. Tennis would be a great racket to get into, either that or badminton. Yeah, it also depends on the marriage. And what I found is that the guys who tend to be like, I just want to stay there. I'm married. They tend to be the fucking chowderheads. Well, listen, the language gives you an in. It gives you an in. Yes, she's got the signature bow on. She's got the little bow, a little pink bow. There she is again. I'll just let you see. See, she's too busy today. She forgot about us. Beer. Kun beer. Kun beer. ไม่ว่างอ่ะ ไม่ได้ say hello อ่ะ They like your bow. Chop. Good job. Okay, right? She's like, I said, everybody likes your bow. And she says, do you like it? And I said, of course I like it. But, it's cute. Well, you guys are a fucking riot. Invest in tennis balls. There you go. I'm a younger man, by the way, married to a Thai citizen. Listen, unless you were extremely well off as a younger man, I wouldn't do what I did. I wouldn't do what I did, 26 plus years ago, 25 plus years ago. I wouldn't recommend doing it. I wouldn't recommend coming over here 30 years of age, with 10, 15, even 20 grand. I wouldn't do it. For what? I mean, if you're like, okay, if you have the mentality that I did, which was I'll try to stay there for a year, and after a year I'll reassess things, and if I need to go back home, I got some money. I'll go back home. I'll find a job or I'll start something up and I'll be all right. I wouldn't do that now. When she's within 5 feet, don't put the camera back on you. What are you saying? You trying to insult me? Are you saying I don't look as good as she does? I mean, like, what's the deal? All right, listen. Let me continue here. So this guy, this guy's obviously a youngster. He says he's young. How young is young? Well, we don't know. But what I will say is that you're going to need to come over here and have a job before you come over here, or you are going to need to have a substantial amount of cash, or you're going to be generating a substantial amount of cash from something you do, whether it's online, stocks, whatever it might be, day trading. It doesn't matter. Writing a book, using Bangkok as a hub to take photos. Although that's a difficult racket right now, but I wouldn't do it. So that's my answer to that question or that comment. Let's see. Oh man, what is this? This is a Mr. Monash comment. Don't worry, be happy, everybody. Then fuck me. Talk about Murphy's Law. Well, this was in my little video that came from the live stream for Bangkok, where I was talking to people, and then I said, "Don't worry, be happy, everybody." And then we almost got hit by a truck. Gotta stop riding these motorcycles, and age matters, especially if you go off the side of the path and fracture your leg. And then we almost got hit by a truck. Let me see here. Let me get back to the Singapore, because there was a part here that I wanted to. Human Rights Watch accused the government, which is regularly criticized for curtailing civil liberties, of undermining the right to privacy. I'm of the opinion at this point that we are not entitled to these freedoms and democracy anymore. We're not. Let me see if this works. We're supposed to be, but we're not. What is this, Victor? Over here, the open has been stopped. So there was a deflation. I don't get that. This place is filling up pretty quick here. Oh, the open. That open has been stopped. You mean reopening businesses here? Australia and tennis open. Like I said earlier, how long have I been over this, Gennaro? Remember when I first started saying, I'm over it, man. I'm really just, I'm over this. Yeah, man. Let me see if I can find that other article. Here we go. All right, this is from February 2nd. Singapore limits contact tracing data access after outcry. Singapore's parliament passed a law Tuesday limiting the use of data collected for coronavirus contact tracing after the government admitted it can be accessed by police, sparking privacy concerns. Now, just hear me out on this one. Approximately 80% of the residents were using the application. There she goes in her bad girl jacket. Gennaro, sorry, but the setup today is a little bit slower than normal. But there was an outcry last month when officials admitted police could access information gathered in the scheme as part of investigations and had already done so in a murder probe. On Tuesday, lawmakers approved legislation limiting the cases in which police can get a hold of data. It did not cut them off entirely, but will give them access only during investigations into 7 categories of serious offense, including possession of firearms, terrorism, and rape. See, to me, this opens up a Pandora's box, so to speak. They can do anything they want. Oh, we thought he was a terrorist. Really? Why did you think that? Because somebody told us that he was planning on blowing something up. Nobody said anything. They just made it up. It's too easy to get around this. Before the legislation was passed, Foreign Minister Vivian Balakrishnan acknowledged in Parliament it was a mistake for the government to not have made it clear on that police would have access. I take full responsibility for this. Now listen to this. I take full responsibility for this mistake, and I deeply regret the consternation, the anxiety that was caused by my mistake, said Balakrishnan, who has overseen the scheme. The government's admission that the police could access the data sparked a furious backlash, with many in the tightly regulated city saying they felt betrayed, and activists accusing authorities of undermining the right to privacy. Now, I'm trying to find that part where it said that they trusted the government. They placed their trust in the government. Let's see here. The admission exposes how the government has been covertly exploiting the pandemic to deepen its surveillance and control over the population. Phil Robertson, the group's Asia deputy director, told AFP. The group is the Human Rights Watch. Could have been, I don't know. I'm not always on the lookout for, like you guys. Horse teeth, what's that? Who's got horse teeth? Me? Let me see here. Singaporean freelance journalist and activist Kirsten Han said she was disappointed but not surprised. Looking at the government's... Oh yeah, she's horrible. Looking at the government's record, I felt that it would be quite predictable. If they can do it, they will, said Han. It's unfair and shows how little protection we have for our privacy against the government. There is much anger online, with some Singaporeans saying they felt betrayed. The city-state had only suffered a mild outbreak with about 58,000 cases and 29 deaths. Many countries have rolled out contact tracing programs that work via smartphone app, but take-up has been low in some due to privacy concerns. Thank you. No, this fucking thing is probably too close to my face. If it makes you feel better, how's this? Now, I saw another article. I can't find it, though. I was like half asleep when I saw it. Let's see if I can find it. Okay. Yeah, here. I think this is it here. Let me see. The Smart Nation and Digital Government Office of Singapore acknowledged that there was an error. What's PG? Listen, this stream ain't PG. I hate to tell you. The bill that they introduced specifies that personal data collected through digital contact tracing solutions can only be used for a specific purpose of contact tracing, except when there is a clear and pressing need for that data to be used for criminal investigations of serious offenses. Let's see here. The proposed law does nothing to assuage people's concerns that their data can very quickly be pulled into uses that are wholly different from what they were told, says Phil Robertson, Deputy Asia Director at Human Rights Watch. Now they have been caught out. The government should do the right thing. Yeah, well, basically they were talking about how I wish I found that exact quote. Okay, their bill stipulates that any unauthorized use or disclosure of personal contact tracing data is an offense that, if found guilty of flouting the rule, you can be fined up to $20,000 or jailed up to 2 years or both. Anyway, I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. I'm lost now. But I think that this is going to be something that's going to happen. It's already happening all over the world. We're going to lose. We're going to be forced into things. Oh God, is it that fucking bad? I know you guys are probably bored, but do you have anything more to do than bitch about my nose hairs? Jesus Christ. Yeah, we don't need a GoFundMe for that. I got a little nose hair trimmer back at the pad. You know, one of those ear and nose hair. I've been thinking I need to shave. I need to, do all this stuff, but I think about it and then I just go, nah, not now. Later. Tomorrow. Every day is tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll shave. My wife goes, are you going to shave anytime soon? I go, nah, I don't think so. Every day I think I'm going to, and then I go, no, not today. Today's not the day. And the thing is, the more she says to me she wants me to do it, the less I want to. The more I go, nah, I'm not gonna. Not gonna happen. All right, let me see if I can find some more. Here's one, and this is about how Thailand doesn't want any cheap Charlies. I really think Thailand has finally shot itself in the foot. This past 9 months, they've shown utter disdain for many of us foreigners, to which I have all but lost my appetite for the place. Yeah, you look so relaxed. No, I'm just bored. Are you bored? No, I'm just relaxed. Here's one from Mr. Manaj. I'm shaving the head. I don't want to shave the beard. Fuck it. I don't want to shave my beard. I like my beard. It's a little dark. It's a little nasty, but I don't care. It suits me. Coconut Girl no longer white of the pickings. However, I hereby, albeit a little older, anoint Lottery Girl to the fraternity. She seems to be a winner to me. Good for the light-hearted chat. Good for a light-hearted chat. I had a chat with Jono yesterday about this. And it boils down to this once again. 99% of the time, no matter how goddamn good they look, the juice is not worth the squeeze. It takes a little too much effort. That's why guys get married. They don't want to go through all that effort. Scott. Yo, Scott, love the way you go after the trolls. Now, here's a good comment from Mr. Carl. If you advertise the fact you are looking for a wife, you will only attract the opportunists. I think that in most countries' cultures, good women will not respond, as it seems like an act of desperation to tell people that you are looking for a wife. Good women don't want desperation, in my opinion, but there are many opportunistic people out there that will take advantage of it. Thank you very much. Whatever you do, trim your head and beard the same length. You look like a tennis ball, canceled or not. See, this is the thing. Honestly, I don't give a fuck what I look like. I mean, it's serious. It's like I am who I am. If I shave my head because I feel like shaving it, if I don't shave it, you know, it's a bit of a hassle to shave your head. I want to do it every day, but, you know, I got hair growing out of my ear and out of my, you know, my nose, and it like will grow like this and then curl up, you know, wrap around my nose. It's what happens when you get old, you know. You got things going on with you that you might not have when you're younger. You know, when you're 20, everything's perfect. You're like, wow, all the hair's in place. You have just the right amount of hair. At least I did. Anyway. What is this here? Attempts to lure tourists back to Thailand have failed. On this particular stream I did, this guy commented, excuse me, simple, many foreign countries are doomed by COVID. Many are in lockdown. Thai government gave their chance to escape to what? Gave their chance to escape to Thailand, but most couldn't make it due to paperwork and quarantine, so they lost their precious chances to escape from their COVID countries. Please don't call me a daddy bear. That's the fucking worst. Calling somebody a bear in a sexual context is, I don't know. You know, I don't swing that way. So to me, it's like I'm just me, whatever I may be. There comes an age when you don't really give a shit about how you look. I don't know, what is all this? Did I miss this? Oh, I did. Knockers are always worth the squeeze, juice not expected. It's always a plus to look manly in a continent where a lot of men don't. You got a point there. Although I will say that there's a lot of Thai girls that don't like beards. My wife doesn't like it. She prefers me without the beard. I'm like, I look like a turtle. I don't want to fucking go beardless. All right, listen, it's 10:15. I haven't made a dime yet today. Not a fucking dime. And I guarantee you this video is not going to make it the usual $2 to $3 that it might make if I'm lucky. And that's because there's music playing in the background. So if you haven't bought a t-shirt, please get one. Otherwise, figure out another way in the description down below, please, if you would. Or at least leave a thumbs up. I'll take that. You know, I don't know what it is about the thumbs down. I don't know if it's one person, if it's a bot, if it's multiple people. I really don't give a fuck. But at least you can leave a thumbs up. That would be very kind. What I'm gonna try to do about the guests is I really would like to have revolving guests, not like rely on the same guest every single time. You know, I'd like to build up a little Rolodex of people to bring on. So if you're interested, let me know, and you know, we'll work it out. I'll send you a link or whatever. We can figure everything out. But if you're interested in coming on and you got something that you want to talk about, or you know, I'll come up with something. Just let me know. Send me a message. Put something in the chat right now. Put it in the comments. Send me an email. Whatever you want to do. If you're interested in coming on, let me know, because I don't want to always call on Bum Gun Chuck and Soy Dog Cowboy and Robert and Pete and Bruce. They're the usual guys who have come on. In my experience, the Asian chicks don't dig the beard, or at least everyone I've asked with, but everyone I've been with asked me to shave. Well, I do need to shave the neck, I guess, yeah. I know that, but I didn't shave yesterday, so I just let it go. Yeah, I mean, they don't mind, the, if you have the 5 o'clock shadow, they don't mind it, but if you start letting it go out this much, they don't particularly like it. Thank you very much, Tony. You are special because why are you special? Because you're the first person of the day to kick down a little scratch. I'm not working here for. Listen, I draw the line at 50 cents an hour. If I can't make 50 cents an hour, I don't deserve to be online. You know what I'm saying? But Choke D, Mr. Tony, I appreciate that. Every little bit helps. An easy way is just to get some kind of a membership on through YouTube, whatever. But you can always do the super chats. You can always do all that. So whatever. And I go over the. Yeah, I did go over it. All right, cool. Ask Beer to come on. She's not even here. I don't even know where she is. She's not here. She walked out. She's out doing whatever she's doing. She probably went to the bank or something. They prefer K-pop smooth. Well, if you're young, they do. If you're old, they know. Well, of course, it's a cultural difference, for sure. There you go. Cherries or balls, I don't know what those are, but here would be nice. Gennaro, the question is, does she shave? That is a good question. Who knows? Somehow, she doesn't seem like. I don't know. I'm not going to go there. What am I doing? I'll get rid of my beard, but I'm not ever going skin tight for anyone, not even by Fern. By Fern don't want you because of how you've talked about her already. If you do a bum gun stream, I'd love to join. A bum gun stream? Okay, Johnny. Take care. Take it easy. I don't know what is the point of doing a bum gun stream. I'm not gonna show our toilets and how to use a bum gun. That's not gonna happen. Bum gun Chucky. Well, I'm sure he'll be on again at some point. What are you talking about, Alpharetogen? It's not Bifern like B-I. It's B-A-I. So let's make sure we got the right one. I don't know when that's going to happen, Blake. I fucking talk about that subject all too much. Fucking bum guy. Like other guys, they have no problem. They can talk about politics. They can talk about the coronavirus. They talk about all this kind of stuff. In my stream, I got guys, all they want to do is talk about beer and poo and bum guns. I'm blessed. I'm doubly blessed. Gennaro, do you want me to fucking block that comment? Jesus Christ. Everybody got a bad mouth by Fern. Listen, I don't care. You want to bad mouth her, fine, but don't bring up the other guy. You and Blake can do that on a private stream. No. That's not going to happen. We're going the wrong direction in the stream now. This is why, you know, I need to limit the streams. Maybe we cut out the tail end of the streams, and that way we never talk about certain subjects. If you want to talk about something else, are there language schools you can recommend? I'm looking to take some classes, but if they teach other languages too. I believe the French, what the hell do they call that place? Fuck is she? No, we're not having any lunch because I got no money. What the hell's the name of it? Alliance Française. Oh, do not even go there, Longhorns. Please. They teach French, Burmese, and Thai at the Alliance Française, but there's Chinese, and there's I believe there was a place, Spanish place. Thank you very much there, Pork Rhino. I don't know how you came up with that name, but it's a pretty good name. Pork Rhino. The other one is Gentana and Associates. And that's where I learned in the very beginning. And I know that she has online courses. I don't know how much they are, but she was very, very good. Everything was very clear. But that was a long time ago. 25 plus years. She's still in business, so. By Fern Goddess. She ain't no goddess. She takes a dump just like every other chick. Just on a better toilet. I know that one, but I already speak French and it's really far and expensive. Yeah, it is. They're all expensive now. They really are. If you want to get something online, there's all kinds of people online that are teaching online, but I don't really know any. I only know the one, Kenton Associates. That's the one I know. And she wasn't cheap, but she wasn't the most expensive. I don't want to keep Gennaro. I fucking gained like 3 or 4 kilos from the time I started doing these fucking food things. I can't be eating fucking fast food all the time. Are those approved so you can get an ED visa? I'm pretty sure that hers would be because she's 100% legit. Alliance Française, again, 100% legit. And here I was following the wrong buy. There you go. What is this? Pre-ply has been, I don't know what the fuck that is. LOL Jim. Well, there are a lot of by Ferns, but there's really only one by Fern. Listen, if I took Nikki in, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go this weekend, but maybe next weekend. I'm not sure yet. Depends on what he's doing and all that kind of stuff. He's got to go to the dentist this weekend. That's right. Fuck. I wish they'd get done with the dentist. Every time they go to the dentist, it costs me fucking money. You know, they got their braces and everything, and Alex has his braces off. Nicholas is supposed to get them off pretty soon, so that'll be nice when they're done. You know, that's the other racket. Dentists are a racket. What's going on here? This fucking music. Their music drives me nuts. If it ain't playing the same goddamn song over again, you know, all I want for Christmas is you, or whatever it is. They're playing something like this over and over again. Her real name used to be Buyer Fine. Oh God. Gennaro, why are you laughing at this? Here we go. Oh, well, we missed it. It was too quick. We had a little grab girl come in. I guarantee you, Gennaro would have been on that. Monash would have been drooling. For sure. Nothing's working. God damn it. There we go. Now we're working. I tell you what, let me liven things up. How's Jono doing? Well, you missed him. He was on earlier. He just came on and made a little comment, said hello. He was the very first person to comment. I talked to him last night. You know, we're both the same way. We're both bitching about getting too old, bitching about, you know, having to put on a mask, having to fucking, everything's a pain in the ass, the pollution sucks, you know. Bunch of grumpy old men. Talking about our aches and pains, you know. So what I'm curious to know is how many people in the U.S. right now in this chat actually believe you still have freedom and privacy and real democracy in the United States. Which one is Felix and what? Which one is Felix and Oscar? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, fuck Fauci. Fauci can kiss my fucking ass. There's no fucking way I'm going to wear 2 masks. I think you're just trying to rile me up. That fucking asshole. All right, there you go. There's your little sneak peek of the day. Spaceman, speak English. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say. Odd couple. Yeah? Okay, what about it? Listen, don't compare me to anybody. I am who I am. Oh, I can tell you that if anything, if you want to compare Jono to somebody, you could compare him to Felix for sure. That is him. He's constantly cleaning and cooking, and he's Mr. Homebody. And he's meticulous about everything. And I want to be. But you know, when you got 2 kids and a wife, it's like, you know, one of the kids walks in, drops his underwear in front of his fucking room, the door to his room, and I walk by. I'm like, what the hell is this? Pick the shit up. He picks it up. The next kid walks in. He drops his underwear in front of the door. I'm like, what are you dropping your fucking drawers right in front of your, you know? You go into the bathroom downstairs. There's like 4 pairs of shorts sitting in front of the door. I'm like, what the hell is this? Oh, sorry. You know, I mean, it's like, I don't do that shit. I am meticulous. I am a Felix. I'd be a real Felix if I didn't have a wife and 2 kids who were pigs. You know, I mean, listen, that's the only way I know how to put it. Sorry. Compared to me, they're pigs, and they know it. I tell them. You know, it's like, pick your shit up. Don't just, I'm home. You know, I think Longhorns can relate. You're home, and then you how do you know where everybody is? You just follow the trail of clothes or trail of crumbs or whatever. You wouldn't have to wear 2 masks. Why should anybody have to wear 2 masks? Seriously. I draw the line at that. Listen, they can go fuck themselves. I don't care if I'm in America or not. If they say, hey, Scott, well, you're in America, you have to wear 2 masks, I'm going to go fuck yourself. Take me to jail. Because you don't wear underwear. I don't know why you think that. The thing is it doesn't matter what it is. Pair of shorts, pair of socks. I don't leave my shit laying all over the place. And the other thing, listen, I'm going to rant on this right now. I might as well. When you got a wife and kids, and the wife's doing your laundry, like me, I always go, keep my shit separate. Don't mix their clothes in with mine. And then what does she do? She'll mix them in. Oh, well, you know, they didn't really have that many, so I just threw them in yours. I'm like, God damn it. And then guess what? Where's my socks? Hey, where's that shirt that I like? Hey, what happened to my shorts? I'm missing 2 pairs of shorts yesterday. I'm like, where are my shorts? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You're the only ones who fucking wash them. I throw them right when they're done. When I'm done with them, I throw them right in the laundry basket. My clothes go from the drawer to my body, from my body to the dirty laundry basket, and then they take them downstairs and they wash them, they hang them up, they fold them, and yet they're always losing them. Does beer have an OnlyFans channel? I'm not even gonna go there. Jesus Christ. You guys are horrible, man. And she doesn't like you anyway. She don't like you guys. She just likes the fact she's getting attention. I wore 3 masks once. I'm not proud of it, but one was for me, one for her, and one for my dog in case hers fell off. Sure you're not Jono? She's been running around today. She's really busy. They're both busy. And the thing is we only got, let me see something here. Let me see something. What happened? I'm not asking shit, okay? She doesn't want to be bothered by you guys. That ain't gonna happen. You like Beer Lau? Ask her if I can follow her on IG. It's not gonna happen. Hate to tell you. you want me to say? She doesn't want to be followed. That's the thing. Listen, I'll tell you exactly what she told me. And I have verified this. She's like, I started IG and I never use it anymore. I'm like, what? And she goes, really? I don't have time to use it. I don't do that. She lets, the one who does everything I think is Preo. She's the one who does everything. And she's gone. She go bye-bye. She said goodbye, went back home for a little while. Keep leaving those thumbs down, you fucking loser cocksuckers. Keep leaving them. I'm making more money every day because of you guys. Thank you. Maybe that'll fucking, Jesus Christ, get a fucking life. I'll ask her, Kumbir, may I please have your IG? Now let her read this. It's not gonna happen. She's busy, man. Come on. Hey, listen, I'm not getting involved in all this bullshit. It's not gonna happen. Fucking guys. There are limits. I have my limits. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure she'll give it to you. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, man. You know what? If I get her over here, I will tell her in front of her. I'll say, tell me what the deal is with your IG. And I guarantee you she'll go, I don't use it. But she ain't stupid, man. The last thing she wants is a bunch of fucking dudes bugging her on IG. And I know you guys. You say you'll be all sweet and nice and you won't say too much and you'll be polite. And then there'll be some asshole. Not saying it's you guys in the chat, but some other fucking dickhead who, one of these fucking guys who wants to leave thumbs down all the time. Because he can't be in Thailand and I'm telling him to go fuck himself. I feel too old to really give a shit about whether somebody likes me anymore. I got enough people who like me. She's carrying in like a dozen fucking milk boxes. Kumbir, can I have your TikTok? I love you too much. I have big money. Last long time. Very strong too much. I got a feeling you better last a long time with her because she's still kind of young, Listen, I want nothing to do with TikTok. Nothing. And I forget who it was that told me. I think it was her. She might have TikTok. I don't know. She might be doing things on TikTok. I don't know. I got no idea. I don't care. I'm married. I don't have a fucking. This chat is about talking about Thailand and about news and about subjects. It's not about fucking garnering you some fucking girl from Starbucks. You can look but not touch. Unless you come here and put the time in. I can tell you one thing. At least she would try to put up a battle in the beginning. There would be a battle for the balance of power. I can tell you that right now. She would lose. I have 5 bags up there, all black bags, special. I know way too much about Starbucks now. All right, well, that's really lovely. Nude yoga. So it looks like people are going to start coming in a few minutes here. Let me see. Shit. Oops. Got a little carried away there. Let me see if I can turn this camera around. go. The little guy, the guy is over there. You can't see him right now, but he's over there. And over here, there's your little friend. There you go. You got a little look around. I feel like on the left. That's not a guy. That's a chick. Oh man. Well, we're not in the U.S., fortunately. You'd be guessing wrong. You would be guessing wrong, Gennaro. Very wrong. Very, very wrong. Put your phone, put it on HD or whatever, yeah. She just kind of looked kind of masculine to me. Boy, there's a huge lag. Like always. All right, where are we at for time here? Oh. Let's see if I can get this one in there. Camera. Back camera done. There you go, buddy. There you go. I'm going to keep it on the back camera right now. When I first saw what? When I first saw her, my first thought was, can I sniff the seat after she gets up? Oh my God. No money, no honey. No money, no honey, no money, no melons meandering. That's how it works. Like I always say, I'm not a trained SEAL. I know I might look like one, but I'm not. I'm just gonna hang on a second here. Put this over here like this. See what's going on here in Starbucks. They're opening up over here. You know, I almost went to go see Aloha Girl today. I had some super chats, not from the spaceman, and I think I had $8, $9 in super chats. Which guess what? You know how much I make from that? About $5. So $5 for 2 hours. Okay, I make. Listen, I guess I'm making McDonald's wages. But then you got to pay for the meal, so I lose money. So, and what did I say earlier? This is like 90 minutes, 2 hours. If I'm gonna do another stream, if I'm gonna do a lunch stream, then I gotta do a second stream. I'm just gonna stop the stream, and that'll be it. I'll do a lunch stream or a lunch video or something. I got to figure something out because that doesn't work for me to do 3 or 4 hours a day. And Longhorns gets pissed off because he misses his bonanza. Yeah, well, I'm an American, so I guess that means I require that much. Actually, I require more than that, but that's neither here nor there. Seriously, it's not. No, you're not going to see anything now. Watch, the second that I turn it back to facing on me, it'll be like a half a dozen. Yeah, I don't like, listen, and the thing is I don't feel good. You know, I've said that. I don't fucking feel good. I don't feel like going out for 3 or 4 hours out on the town. I know it's hard to understand, or, you know, to maybe for some people to think, oh, well, you know, you're fine. Yeah, I'm fine, but the thing is, afterwards, I'm not fine. I don't feel good. I feel like dog shit. Yeah, exactly. For me, it's a lot more than 15. Longhorns knows what's up. Yeah, what, they are slow today. There we go. Let's see if I can get you this. Get you a little. All I saw was midriff. She's over there wearing her masks. I don't know how many. One. It looks like one to me. What do these people fucking talk about when they get their goddamn coffee? I mean, how much you need to talk about? Oh, it's her birthday. It's her birthday month or something. She gets a free drink. I've stopped using the Starbucks app. I've stopped using all that shit. I just, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to track the apps, and I know I can do it. I can go and look, and I'm going to do this. Go and look at the apps, see how much time I've spent on them. When was the last time I spent on them? And then the ones I never use, just fucking delete them. And the Starbucks, I just don't want Starbucks fucking knowing everything I drink, everything I eat. They can go fuck themselves. They know enough about me. I don't know. I can ask her. That I can ask her. I can ask her how come she doesn't have an IG where she's a superstar. I could say something like that, but I don't know that holding the camera on her and putting her on the spot is the best way to go about doing that, you know. Just believe in me a little bit. I do have a little bit of charm and grace and smoothness when it comes to communicating. $31 years, holy shit. This is actually not that big of a Starbucks, which is what I laugh at. That or more. Yeah, I got a buddy who's he's worked on the railroad for a long time. I don't know what the deal is. They are so fucking slow, man. They may not be slow to make it, but they're slow to take their fucking orders. It's like this broad has been standing there for fucking 15 minutes. Gotta explain all the little. Yeah, so can I have the tea with no sugar? What was that? Remember that movie? What is it? L.A. Story. I'll have a half calf, deep cap, non-fat latte. It's like, what the fuck, man? Give me a coffee. That's why I like espresso. Just give me the goddamn espresso. That's all I want. She's got to pay for it with a credit card. That's half the problem right there. She doesn't get that she's going to the wrong area. Natural or no? Natural blonde or no? Oh, there you go, boys. Oh, she's getting a little special gift or something. I don't know. Who the fuck you? Who's wingman? Who's the wingman? I think Beer's catching on that, like, I'm using her as a star attraction here at Starbucks. I think she knows this. There you go. That took forever. For all that, for that. The minute she complains, I'll stop. She ain't been complaining about shit. Can't make you navigate. Listen, I don't want to be anything. I don't want to be the navigator. I don't want to be the wingman. I don't want to be shit. All right? I always worked on my own. I never needed a wingman. That's why I never do. I rarely do any kind of video with it where I collaborate. The streams, that's a little different because that way I get to sit back and just listen. I can watch and listen for myself. I don't give a fuck what anybody voted. You guys can vote all you want. You can elect me whatever you want. It doesn't matter. And what does that job? What does that job pay? What do I get for that job? I don't want to be Skipper's little buddy. I ain't no fucking Gilligan. Jesus Christ. You know, I did not, yesterday, I did not have a Aji ramen. See, what are these black bags? Why does he get a black bag? It must be their new bag or something. I was going to go to Hanaji Ramen. And then I thought, I'll just have a duck noodle soup near my house. Because I tried to get it delivered through Grab, and Grab doesn't use Hanaji. They use another one. And I didn't want to use Food Panda. What's going on with the internet? A trophy? What the fuck do I need a trophy for? I can't eat your trophy. It was a bit flat, man, to be honest. I was a little bit disappointed. It certainly wasn't as good as the ones over at Hanaji, which, you know, I may go get a Hanaji today. I don't know. Oh, goody, I get a trophy. I'm thrilled I get a trophy. Hang on a second here. Let me close some of these windows. Jesus. Oops. Toot. We got any more messages here? Oh, here's one. Thailand to fully reopen on October 1st. What do you think? The guy wrote, not a chance. Thailand is a scam. Will be, has been. I'm going to South America. They sell Kevlar vests. Big fucking deal. I already have one anyway. Just like 80%, we ain't looking a bar fine $5 falang. Ha, COVID. It was the falang fault. Ha ha. Dude, if you're going to write farang, at least learn how to fucking spell it. It's not F-A-L-L-A-N-G. You falang. Fucking moron. Fake pandemic and the Thai government in the ass of the globalists and CCP. Sad. Wow. I almost feel like having a what are those things called? The bagel with condensed milk. It's almost sounding good to them. All right, well, where are we here? 153. Yeah, I don't know. You got me, man. This is the thing. People write things down like, oh, yeah, I know everything you're trying to say. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say. You know, explain yourself. And then maybe I understand. You know, it's like, Kevlar, you can get the Kevlar. So, what the fuck are you going to do there? You going to eat Kevlar with some fucking, you know, some Colombian hoe? Butterscotch Frappuccino. Meow. Meow, meow. I don't want butterscotch fucking full of sugar shit. I'm trying to cut down on that crap. I am hungry, though. Lucky you guys. Buenos dias, Kun Dowlo. Sawadee krap, Kun Dowlo. And this internet is just, you know, I bitch about it every single time. My 4G works fantastic on my phone. The Starbucks Wi-Fi is dog shit. It always is. What was that one at Aloha Girl? Vanilla toffee. Vanilla macadamia. Vanilla macadamia nut coffee, which was very good. But I think it was something like, what did she say it was? 800 baht for 500 grams or something like that, which is not that bad, but not as pricey as Illy. That was some good coffee. It was good stuff. It's almost 11 o'clock. Ooh. She's always looking for the opportunity to get her face on camera. And I'm wearing the, you know, one thing about the Manscaped underwear, they're a little bit too clingy, you know? They keep your parts in place, but sometimes they squeeze a little too hard, if you know what I mean. I still love them, though. Manscaped underwears. All right, so I'm going to go over there and get another. I'm probably going to just go and get another ramen today. You know, those are fairly affordable. It's like 200 baht, you're out the door. 220 baht, you're out the door. Should be 1 minute till they open. Let me start putting this stuff away. Let's close her up here. That's your go-to coffee. Hello and goodbye, and give me your damn TikTok. I'll ask her. Believe me, I don't think she's doing all that much online. Seriously. And they're letting them in right now, so she'll be either her or the other one will be. Oh, you guys, isn't it good enough that you have my information? She didn't open the doors. Sorry, guys. Frustrating. Ruined it with the Splendas. What is this? Oh. Look at this. Oops. I all just want to do a little Y, you know. All right, come on in. You know, if we're supposed to enjoy life while we can, why can't we have whatever we want? If you want some cancerous Splenda powder, what's the problem? We're all going to die anyway. I mean, you know, you're supposed to enjoy life while you can. What does this look like? My dad used Splenda. When I was growing up, it was sweet and low. Now I don't use any of that shit. Man, I'm knackered. You know that? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the early wake-up calls. Just get ready to get out of here. I don't know where I'm going to eat. Do I want to eat that ramen today? Or do I want to eat something at the food court? That would be better. The food court would be better. And cheaper. It wouldn't be better. I knew one. Let's see here. Let me see if I can turn around the camera. They want to know, you like TikTok?
Huh?
You got TikTok?
TikTok.
TikTok.
Why? No.
Instagram.
No. Theo TikTok.
Really? Prayo.
Yeah.
จริงเหรอเขาชอบอ่ะ
I like TikTok.
But not you อ่ะ
No.
ทำไมอ่ะ you ไม่ได้ทำอะไรไม่มีเวลา
Yes. ทำงานก็เหนื่อยแล้วเนี่ย
เหรอ
ไม่มีเวลาคุยกับคุณสตอรี่
รู้แล้วทำไมอ่ะ พูดหัว เมื่อคืนทำนานไหมทำนานครับแม่
Yes.
จริงเหรอทุกวัน
Every day.
แล้วก็
Every day when I finish from my work.
ฮะเสาร์อาทิตย์
เสาร์อาทิตย์ถ้า day off อะ day off ก็
จริ
all
งเหรอ
day เลย
อันนี้ทำไมไม่มีเวลาพูดจา
Yeah.
จริงเหรอ
I'm happy.
she's happy being alone
คือมันก็จะเด็กกว่าฝัน
ผมไม่ได้พูดอะไร Okay. All right, let's turn this back on. All right, you had your 2 minutes with her. All right, so where am I? All right, here we go. I've heard of it. Haven't been there. Nah, she didn't throw her friend under the bus. I already know these things. That's the whole thing. She's always wearing a ring. Who knows? She might be married. I got no idea, man. She says she's single. But what she did say was that she's always working with her mother, and she's always complaining to me about it. Last night I didn't sleep. Why not? I want to go work with my mother. If she has days off on the weekend, she goes works with her mother. 5 branches in Bangkok, I believe. Just wondering if anybody's. I've heard of them, and that's all I know. Doing no makeup to glam shot, taking over. Yeah, maybe I should do that. I'm gonna do a no makeup to glam shot. All right, listen, I gotta get something to eat. I gotta think about this. I need to know where am I gonna go. Think about what do I want. I want something a little bit healthy, and I don't want to go to fucking Sizzler. I'm not impressed by Sizzler. Oh, I guess I could be if I ate the right meal there. I'm not getting up until I can think where I want to go, though. Could go to Texas Chicken. That might not be bad. I fucking don't want some fountain. I gotta be in the mood for it. And joke, I want it in the morning. I don't want it at fucking lunch. Thing. You know what I'm saying? I like joke, but I only like it in the morning. First thing in the morning. Look at this guy falling on his ass. I don't want Fuji. I don't want Minato. I better hurry up because we're going to run out of time. I had the best falafel, hummus, tabbouleh in Vietnam/Bangkok. That's kind of healthy stuff. And I do like that stuff. They do have some kebabs here. Food court, many choices. It's true. It's cheap too. Gotta take out some cash from the bank. No cash in the wallet. Could use the card, but I don't want to use the card at the fucking food court. These are the incredible decisions that I am forced to make on a near daily basis. Food court? At least you guys could look at it. I could have some mussels omelet. Ooh, I don't know if I would feel like having that. Just have some pad thai. It feels bad though. No more coconut growth for you guys. I kind of feel for you. I don't have that to look forward to every day. I'm knackered. Really, I'm knackered. I've only tried hummus once and don't like it. Maybe I should try it again. It's all right with the right mix of food. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate it. I'm knackered. I need a little energy boost. So I need to get some food that's going to energize me. But Choke D, thank you very much. That helps. Every little bit adds up. I gotta think of where I'm gonna go. I like Texas chicken, man. Where else? Texas chicken. On the table, too expensive. Fuji, too expensive too. No Soul Grill. Been there, done that. Pizza, no. Ramen sounds good. So it's ramen or the food court or Texas chicken. Thing is with Texas chicken, I could just go right in here, a Whopper. A Whopper doesn't sound, actually a double cheeseburger. Meat, give me meat. Sounds pretty good. Give me beef. I want beef. I haven't had any beef in a while. I think I'm going to have a big old fucking Burger King double, triple, quadruple cheeseburger. Or I could have a hamburger at Texas Chicken. So, okay, Burger King sounds pretty good, eh? Doesn't exactly sound healthy, but when you want meat, and I want meat, I don't know how anybody can go vegan. How the hell do these guys go vegan? I don't get it, man. Honestly, I really don't get it. Yeah. Oh, let's get out of here. I gotta go to the ATM. I think I can use the ATM at their right at the Starbucks. I mean at the Burger King. I think. The good thing is I can just walk right next door. Could go to the Rap God. not. Let's get out of this fucking place. No more beer. She's gone. See you later. I'm gonna throw this shit out. Hey, what's all the black pink bullshit going on here? I saw Pepsi has some black pink thing. Over here at Burger King, you got some black pink thing. I don't get the whole black pink. Alright, get the fuck out of here. Goodbye. Goodbye. กินข้าว อาหารเที่ยง ครับผม ยังไม่รู้ ไม่แน่นอน Just no Starbucks food. Fuck, man. Let's get out of here. TikTok.
TikTok ไม่มีไม่มี TikTok
ไม่มี TikTok. You like to dance? ชอบเต้นมั้ย
ไม่
ชอบอะไรทำชอบทำงาน
Yes ชอบทำงาน
ชอบ
ไม่เวลาไอทำงานเนาะไอก็ทำงานไงแต่เวลาไอเล่นไอก็เล่น
What happened to ไม่มีอ่ะ
อันเดียวเขาใส่อันเดียว
ไม่มีที่นู่นอ่ะ
no ไม่ได้ใส่
I think many คนเยอะทีนี้เขาบอกทำไมไม่มี TikTok ทำไม only ไม่มี only fan ทำไมไม่มี
no หรอ
เขาบอกว่าจะทำเงินอันนี้ก็ no I don't, how do you do it like this one อันนี้อะไรอ่ะรักอ่ะ
มินิฮาร์ท
oh that's love
เลิฟมินิฮาร์ท มินิฮาร์ท
uh-huh you make a show and you เงิน big money same Scott but not I had no big money for
ที่
me
ว่ามีช่อง YouTube ใช่ปะ
ก็ YouTube อะไรก็ได้แต่ผมคิดตอนนี้ก็ TikTok ผู้หญิง TikTok แต่ก็ only fan some of Scott no only fan you know only fan you don't know
Only fan
yeah only fan
แฟนคลับเหรอ
เป็นผู้หญิงก็เซ็กซี่แล้วก็เป็นแล้วก็กินข้าวแล้วก็อะไรก็ได้แต่ same Instagram, but a little bit more.
โอเค
Okay.
โอเคไอไม่มีเวลาเลย
Might be like,
yes
yeah, she has no time.
no time
She has no time to make
อ
money.
ยากเจอไอก็มาดูช่องคุณสกอตไง
You like to be on my channel.
เดี๋ยวเอาไปดู โอเค
Okay.
โอเค
Say goodbye.
goodbye
I had enough. See you later. I had enough of that. They look nasty but taste the same. Are you okay? That's it. She owns me. Ugh. Good man. She is very sexy cute. Chowderhead. Yeah, they're chowderheads. Black and pink. Black mask, pink ribbon. Oh. There we have.
I'm one of those balloons on the outside that's being blown up and waving at you.
I'm gonna go eat at Burger King.
Go ahead.
They take the card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jew is
Yeah.
here having she's interviewing an insurance company. Then we're going to go for sizzle lunch.
Oh, I just went there a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And I was not impressed by the whole. You got to put a freaking glove on your hand.
Glove on, put the mask on.
Fuck! I'm so tired of it. Just feed me my goddamn food. Throw it on a plate for me. You know? What is this? Look at this, black and pink. Everybody says hello, Mr. Tom. Hello, Mr. Tom. They just said hello to Miss Beer. They're all in love with beer. I'm like, why?
Yeah. You've already done the Bayo
Been there, done that. Yeah, I've already done that.
clothing market.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so you got to go hook up with the missus. See you later. He's hooking up with the missus. All right, what do I want? I want what do you call? What chai baht ได้ไหมcall อะไรอ่ะextra long chicken cheese. So much for my beef. You know what? ก็รอแป๊บหนึ่งนะแป๊บหนึ่งขอโทษ What do I want? I don't know what I want. Double bacon cheeseburger. Double cheeseburger. Ooh, double cheeseburger. I really don't want Coke. This is my life. I always got to make all these fucking decisions. Okay. I know what I want. Called double cheeseburger เป็นชุดแล้วก็เปลี่ยนไม่เอาโค้กเอาเชคช็อกโกแลตครับ No the shake 100 upsize top salad okay ครับผม That's not too bad. I don't want the Angus and I don't want the pink and black. And I don't want chicken. I decided on a. Hopefully it'll work. There you go. Stop. Oh, we can't sit here anymore. Fuck. not sit. McDonald's. I mean, Burger Sling. Take this fucking mask off. No extra onions. I don't even want onions and I don't want barbecue sauce. It's a double cheeseburger. I don't want any of that shit on there. I didn't even want to eat that, but that's why I like eating at home. That's why I got stuck going to Starbucks. I only go to Starbucks for you guys now. Seriously. Because I know you want to see beer. She's a star now. She'd rather work in Starbucks and work with her mother than go online and try to, like make some little YouTube channel or a TikTok channel. She's smart. Plastic. Say no to plastic. All right, so here I am. We're going to rate this place? No, we're not. This place doesn't get a review. I've eaten more burgers fast food than last year because of COVID and laziness. Well, there is such a thing as, was it COVID fatigue and COVID weight? You know. I used to know another girl similar to beer. She was very pretty, this girl. I'd say she was better looking, definitely better looking than beer. A little bit shorter. A good looking girl, nice looking girl. She was in school. She was a little, the kind who, she had long hair and you look at her and you go, wow, she's all right, man. She's a hottie. But, like all she wanted to do was help her mother at her job and go to school and study. And sometimes I would see her sitting back in this restaurant where she worked. She would just sit there in the corner with a book. And she'd have her glasses on. She was studying. She would study. Anytime there weren't any customers, or she had other people covering her tables, she'd be sitting in the corner studying. And she'd tell me, I got no time for men. I got no time for sex. She's like, I got no time for any of that shit. She's like, I don't want to have time for it. I want time for what's important. I was like, okay, I guess so. She kind of reminds me, they remind me of each other. I've had a lot of takeout this year: teriyaki, Indian, and greasy fried chicken from the grocery store. You know, I don't like fried chicken as much as I used to. What is the hold up there? Probably I got a shake. Man. Everybody's waiting for their stuff here. There's like 4 people waiting for food. This doesn't work that bad on my. It's on my phone, you know, the StreamYard. So if I wanted, I could invite somebody in. I could invite a guest in and have them shoot the shit with me. But the only problem is that you have to hit the button. Maybe I'll send them an email and say, hey, if you're going to do anything, you should make it easier to change from front to back camera and not have that black 2 seconds or 1 second of black in between front and back camera. Actually bought a dozen Krispy Kremes and ate them in less than 24 hours. Not good. Supposedly because it's fast. This ain't fast. I guarantee you it has to do, for me at least, it probably has to do with the shake. It takes them a long time to make the shake. Delivery is delayed because of COVID. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if you guys can hear the music very clearly behind me, but this is the kind of music I can't stand this shit. Give me rock and roll. Give me some decent pop. You know, give me some Three Dog Night kind of pop or something, but not this shit. Here we go. All right, so here we go. Just gonna hold it up. Listen, this music sucks. Seriously. Chocolate shake, French fries, double cheeseburger. Can't remember when I had French fries. YouTube notices it. Thank you. What you don't know is Byfern is sitting right across from me. I haven't had Jack in a Box in 30 years. Jack in the Boxes here. The shake's pretty good. What happened to the little ketchup packets? They don't even give you those anymore. I gotta walk over there, get my own ketchup and hot sauce, whatever. And I don't feel like getting up. Plenty fries. Hopefully, sometime in the next couple of weeks, I'll be able to go down to Krabi. But I told my wife, why don't you schedule 1 week where you have meetings and you have to be in Bangkok or at your office, and then a week where you don't have to be. She's going to try to do that. There's not enough salt on the fries. Fuck Google. Let me enjoy my shake. Can't enjoy anything anymore. By the time I go home, I'll look on YouTube and there'll be something. Are you trying to lose weight? Are you trying to stop eating chocolate shakes? That's what'll pop up. All right, let's see with this burger. Listen, I gotta admit, Dairy Queen getting an Oreo blizzard. I gotta admit that the meal I had at Sizzler the other day, I should have just got a meal off the menu, not a salad bar. Very uninspiring to me. It was not all that good at all. And like the fries here, I feel like going over there and going, can you put some more salt on the fries? Fuck, I can't even taste them. They skipped this step. Food not tasting very good. Can I smell this though? I can smell it. The girl just walked by. She's looking at me like, probably. Either that or it's going to say, new study shows milkshakes tear the ass out of you. I need a chef at my house, and I don't want to be the chef. Best thing on here is a shake. Well, they do import some beef, but I think they have their own beef here. Yeah, I mean, cooking's fun sometimes, but I like it when my wife cooks for me and Jono cooks for me. And my kid makes me, shit, my kid makes for me an espresso. When you got 4 people in the house, you're always thinking about, okay, what are we going to eat? What's next? What do we have? Just one person is easy. No baristas here, Gennaro. Place damn near empty now. There has to be another Starbucks with some quality baristas. I've yet to find them though. I think they do that on purpose though. They don't want them too hot. They want them cute and pleasant. That way they're worried about work, not, hooking up. So, Gennaro, when are you coming over here? Assuming, all you have to do is be vaccinated. Are you shitting me? You have murder burgers. I mean, that's what I mean, though. You have no freedom. Oh, it's too violent. How's it violent? It's only violent if somebody wants to murder somebody. and they look at that name and go, yeah, I might as well go do it. I like In-N-Out. That was the big burger joint. I suggest you come over here as quickly as possible so you can set things up with beer. And then when you retire, she's all lined up. Rose before hose, man. Rose before hose. Already fighting over one chick. Chowderhead Mook. Why can't you share? She don't want you guys anyway, believe me. We already know who she wants. Well, that was uninspiring. You know how sometimes you eat a meal and you just go, eh. I think the last time that I had a meal that was really, really good was the time when I went for the Hanaji, biting into that pork belly. It wasn't a Whopper, it was a double cheeseburger. Plagiarism. I didn't even see Johnny sign in. I'm sure that could be arranged. can't stand this music. I am but a conduit. You guys can have anything you want, what you see, what you want in the stream. You can have it all. Go for it. But be careful what you wish for. I will say that. Whew. Lunch is over. Yeah, pretty uninspiring. I don't know. I want something to wow me. I need a break from the COVID is what I need. Listen, those pizzas by special invitation only. He only hands so many of those out. Listen, I tried to get some of his peanut butter fudge. And shit never lasts long enough. I don't see him quickly enough. I was going to go over this week. I don't know if I am or not. If not this week, next week. But the thing is I don't need any more. I don't need anything like peanut butter fudge. But he makes it, and it's so damn good that it's like, all right, I'll have a piece. Then the next thing you know, it's like 4 pieces. Well, he's like you, actually. You guys are alike. You like your privacy. You know, you're not always going out, running around, doing things. Once in a great while, you go on a little run, and that's it. You know, just same with him. These chairs are hard on the ass, man. Ass man. Yeah, all you gotta do is send Jono a text message. He'll cook something up for you. I'm sure it'd be that easy. He waited for you to leave. That's what you don't know. He was waiting for you to leave before he moved in. You know, he didn't want you coming over freeloading on his pizza. He's like, I didn't move to Thailand to cook everybody goddamn pizza. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Another day, another stream, another 90-minute stream. I need to get some rest, man. I'm feeling like shit the last week or so. Maybe I have the flu. I don't know what it is. Temperature's fine. Yeah, I don't know. If it was something bad, I'd be laid up. But I don't feel good. I haven't felt good. And my wife was going, I don't feel good either, you know. And ever since the pollution came, she's like, she's like, I got, you know, phlegm and it's fucking too dirty, man. So now we can leave, but you know, it's about work and logistics and figuring things out, and of course, you know, money. But listen, like I told her, I said, you know, we can find a place down there 5,000 baht, little place there, 5,000 baht a month. It's already 5 days. It's just a chest congestion. If it gets real bad, if I start having a fever, the minute I have a fever, I'm gone. I'm in the hospital. I'll be going right over there. Check me. Because, you know, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care about all the politics and all the other bullshit. I just care about, hey, make me better. I don't care what I have. Just make me better. That's what people forget. When you are really ill, nobody gives a shit about anything. Just help me feel better. You know? Anyway, don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you would be, if you're so inclined. For those who haven't, also subscribe. You can click the bell or not click the bell, up to you, as they say here. About that. Still use the code Orwell. For now, you can use the code Orwell. Get 15% off all the t-shirts, all the coffee mugs, and everything else is down below in the description. I don't want to, listen, I make mention of it. You want to help support the channel, keep watching, keep leaving thumbs up, subscribe, take another look at the way you can help down below, and that's all. That's all I'm going to say. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been grand. And with that, I will remove my brand. Boom. See you later. Really appreciate everything. And until next time, I am Scott. I am an American in Bangkok. Let's see how we do this. And yeah. All right. I will see you guys soon. Buenas noches. Arrivederci. Lacon. All right. So I'll talk to you guys later. Let me see if I can get this thing to work. How do I do this? Guests. Click. Remove from stream.